The day Earth went quiet. The galaxy had never known true silence before. For millennia, the stars had buzzed with the constant chatter of 1,000 species. Trade fleets hummed through hyperspace lanes. Diplomatic channels crackled with negotiations. Even the void itself seemed alive with the faint echoes of engines, beacons, and the endless stream of data packets that bound civilizations together. Then one ordinary cycle, Earth stopped talking. It began subtly. A merchant vessel from the Krellian Dominion reported that the usual stream of human cargo manifests had ceased. No more boasts about best coffee in the quadrant or sarcastic replies to customs queries. The automated weather reports from orbital stations went offline. The entertainment broadcasts, those bizarre human comedies and action hollows that somehow always trended, vanished from the nets. At first, the Council dismissed it. Technical difficulties, the Overlord's aides said. Humans are chaotic. They will resume their noise soon enough. But the silence deepened. No ships left Sol. No probes responded to hails. No ambassadorial drones carried messages of protest or demands. The human colonies on Mars, Luna, and the asteroid belts went dark. Even the pirate bands that preyed on the outer edges reported no human patrols chasing them away. Week 1, curiosity. Week 2, concern. Week 3, unease. By the end of the first month, the galaxy was whispering. The Vexari hives convened emergency sessions, their chittering voices rising in pitch. The Lerathian analysts pored over sensor logs, their bioluminescent skin dimming with worry. The Krellian military fleets moved closer to the Sol boundary, not as aggressors, but as nervous observers. "What are they doing?" the Overlord demanded during a closed session. No one had an answer. Ilara, the young Lerathian intelligence officer assigned to monitor Sol, stared at her console for hours. She had studied humans for cycles. Their noise was their signature, their defiance, their joy, their rage. Silence from them was unnatural, wrong. She ran every scan she could. Thermal imaging showed no surface activity above baseline wildlife. Electromagnetic signatures flatlined. Quantum entanglement relays, the backbone of human instant communication, returned only static. "They are not dead," she reported to her superior. "They are waiting." The superior laughed. "Waiting for what? Extinction?" Ilara did not laugh. Deep beneath the crust of Earth, in vaults carved from ancient granite and reinforced with metamaterials, the silence was deliberate. The first decision had been made in the Emergency Continuity Council, a gathering of leaders from every nation, every corporation, every military branch. The aliens had crossed a line. The ultimatum had come. Humanity is too dangerous. Withdraw from galactic affairs or face isolation. The Council had debated for 3 days. Surrender, fight, negotiate. In the end, they chose something worse. Welcome to the end of part. If you felt that raw, subscribe to HFY Chronicles right now. Hit the bell for more humanity fuck yeah stories every week. See you in the next Silence Breaker. Silence. Not retreat, not peace. A calculated void. Every satellite went into stealth mode. Every factory shifted underground. Every citizen received the order. No transmissions, no lights above ground, no movement visible from orbit. The surface became a ghost world, cities dimmed, highways empty, skies clear of contrails. But below the machine roared. Factories churned 24 hours a day. Fusion reactors hummed in hidden caverns. Engineers worked in shifts, building what had only been prototypes before. The Black Fleet. Sleek, angular warships coated in light-bending metamaterials. Railguns that could punch through planetary shields. Antimatter warheads. And the quiet lance. A weapon born from desperation and genius. It did not explode. It simply nullified. Communications, sensors, engines, all silenced in a wave of quantum disruption. The humans had learned from their own history. When an enemy thinks you are weak, let them believe it. Let them relax. Let them celebrate. Then strike. The galaxy celebrated. Krellian parades filled their capital worlds. Vexari queens laid new broods in triumph. The Larathian academies taught courses on the containment of humanity. Ilara watched the celebrations from her station. She did not join them. She kept running simulations. Every time the same result. If the humans had gone silent voluntarily, they were preparing something catastrophic. Her warnings were ignored. On the 42nd day of silence, the first anomaly appeared. A single probe from the outer Oort cloud returned corrupted data. Before it self-destructed, it transmitted one frame. A silhouette of a black ship, larger than any human vessel on record, emerging from a hidden Lagrange point. The Council panicked. Fleets were mobilized. Diplomatic channels opened. Pleas for contact, threats of blockade, offers of aid. Earth did not respond. On the 50th day, the Quiet Lance tested its range. A single Krellian scout ship entered the Sol system boundary. It vanished. No debris, no distress call. Just gone. The galaxy froze. Ilara's console lit up with alerts, sensor ghosts, faint echoes of thousands of vessels moving in perfect formation. Cloaked, silent. She sent an encrypted message to the human frequency she had secretly monitored for cycles. "I know you're listening," she transmitted. "I know you're waiting. Please tell me why." For the first time in 53 days, Earth answered. A single word. "Observe." Then the silence returned. The Black Fleet emerged at dawn. Sol time. Not in a blaze of glory, not with war cries over open channels. They simply appeared. One moment the sensor nets were clear, the next a sphere of black hulls surrounded Earth, 500,000 strong. Engines cold, weapons hot. The council chambers erupted. "Attack!" the Overlord screamed. "Too late!" The Quiet Lance fired. Not at the fleet, at the void. A wave of absolute nothingness rolled outward. A cone of silence that swallowed communications, sensors, navigation. For 3 heartbeats, the galaxy tasted isolation. When the wave passed, human voices flooded every channel. "This is Earth Command. You declared us too dangerous. You isolated us. You celebrated our silence." A pause, a single human voice, calm, tired, resolute. "We accepted your terms. We went quiet." Another pause. "Now we are done being quiet." The Black Fleet advanced. Not in rage, not in fury. In cold precision. Grellian dreadnoughts fired first. Plasma lances and antimatter torpedoes streaked toward the sphere. They never reached. The quiet lance rippled again. Weapon systems failed, engines stuttered, ships drifted. Human railguns spoke next. Silent, efficient, devastating. One shot per target, one kill. The alien fleet broke. Not in battle, in terror. Ships rammed each other in blind panic. Captains overrode safeties. Engines overloaded. The Overlord's flagship turned to flee. A single railgun round pierced its bridge. The ship went dark. Ilara watched from her station, tears on her bioluminescent cheeks. She had warned them. She had seen it coming. Now she witnessed the end. The human sphere expanded, not chasing, not destroying indiscriminately, simply advancing, a slow, inevitable tide. Earth's message played on loop across the galaxy. We do not want war, but we will not be silenced again. Then one final transmission, directed at Ilara's station. To the one who listened, thank you, the silence ends. But the conversation is just beginning. Ilara smiled through her tears. She powered down her console. There was nothing left to report. The galaxy would remember this day, the day Earth went quiet, and then roared. Humanity had not surrendered. They had reloaded, and the stars trembled. Humanity. Fuck yeah. End of story.